Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Denver Broncos. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game.
Denver's offense now set to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Wrap up.
Still moving. Still on his feet. Cortland Sutton. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He connected on his first pass of the game for a long touchdown, so we'll see what else he's got up his sleeve as they start 1st and 10 again. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down.
At the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Finding room at midfield. Down the right sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims, 79 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in the numbers as he'll look to keep it going here.
Ready up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The 20. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. 46 yards. And the Broncos have moved out in front. Not only thrown a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, he's run for one as well, as he'll start again with a first down. They'll look to throw now on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get it inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Marvin Mims with his second touchdown here in this first. The Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits.
Let's go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their... Home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Back to throw now on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That's good for our Broncos.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Pushing his way through. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos are able to add on to their first-half lead. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's been utterly remarkable in this first half. 5 touchdown passes already. This could be a record-breaking performance as he'll start again on first down. They'll set up a throw. Now he's going to step up and run. He completes this to Sutton. Evades the tackler, and now some space. Still going. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. His throw incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Steady, steady.
Back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. Now he's into the clear again. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 62 yards. And the Broncos have taken a 6-touchdown lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now, I've forgotten what the scoreboard even says. Just watching what he's doing.
Been fun.
That's been mesmerizing and a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's hoping to keep it going here in the 3rd quarter.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Back to throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Sutton rolling it in on the left side. Now he's loose again. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton with career touchdown number 162, tying him with LaDainian Tomlinson for So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Wide open receiver complete. There he goes again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims, 66 yards. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. They shuts it off. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Broncos, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, their luck may...
Representing the legendary Al Davis, and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Broncos sideline, you get a look at their head coach. These guys seeing just how long they can keep this undefeated season going. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Raiders. His side also occupying playoff position, so might be a Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. He'll look to throw. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. All the way, touchdown Denver! Broncos pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome... Broncos and their quarterback ready to take over once again. To no one's surprise, Brock, they lead in this one, and that lines up with the type of performances that we've seen from them during this 10-game winning streak. They'll throw to begin this drive. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
A gain of 36 yards.
They're going to try and throw it here. Getting out to his left. Left side now caught by Sutton. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead to 7. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the... Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They have played lights out on offense, scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. On the move. Headed right. Caught for big yards on the right side. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos hold an 11-point advantage.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Buys time, rolling right. Looking slant route complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
19 yards.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
First down.
They'll throw it here on first.
The pass on first down.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Offense to the line for second down.
19, lock, take.
Looking to throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Warriors 17. Cut 19. Cut 19. 18, run. 18, run. Check up.
Third and long for him here. He's throwing deep to the left side. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Incomplete. It's now fourth down.
The Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter.
Set. Hut, hut.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First down.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
49-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Escapes out to the left. Completed to Sutton. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. So sensational work by... The Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. That last touchdown given up cut their lead to 2 scores as they get started here. They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
Broncos.
Well, Brock, it's... Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Throwing now on first down. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rolling out to his left. Cut by Sutton. There he goes again. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. As he nabs another touchdown, Brock. I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this a point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Now throw to start the drive. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
A gain of 15.
Looking on first down. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way.
The Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. They're going to pass it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Passing downfield, working the left. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him on the slant. And tell me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Broncos continue. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Denver Broncos and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the Broncos sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys seeing just how long they can keep this undefeated season going. On the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Buccaneers, Todd Bowles. His guys more than motivated for this contest. We're ready.
On the jump. Let's go.
Throw in to start this game. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Tank.
First and 10, looking to throw. Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is second and long. They'll work against the blitz. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Forced out to his right. That's completed right side. Keeps it moving. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Broncos and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Escapes the pocket. One's complete, right side. Gets it to the 15. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big play.
Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. To the air now on first and 10. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. Space on the right. He's got room. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal. And how about this? A 100-yard game on the ground, but it's not the running back that's doing it. And he's showing you why you should never sleep on what he can do when he's outside that pocket. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 20-zip lead. They were throwing Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down. Pass play coming here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throw here, third down. On the move, headed right. Jukes away from one. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Keeps himself upright. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos make it a 3-possession game. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand.
Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And while they've worried about his arm a little bit early, he's been happy to get some yards on the ground, looking like an effective dual threat thus far. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Pass play now. So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this third down. He's going to throw this one. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
A gain of 11 yards. It's fourth down.
Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. First and 10, they're going to throw. Complete to Mims. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Back to pass on first and 10. Connecting on the slant. By a man, he's in the clear. Still fighting forward. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get more points to end a lopsided first half. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Airing it out to start this drive. Buys time, rolling right. Mims with the grab. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Keeps it moving. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 30.
Now pressure coming. Flush down out to his left. Pass taken in by Sutton. Gets it to the 15. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Broncos ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Escapes the pocket. Finds Mims. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
15 yards.
This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here.
Here we go, set. Set, cut 19, cut 19. Ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Fits it through the middle. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
First down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. There's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Now looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Completed over the middle. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos are running them out of the building. The Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around.
Set. Warriors set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut.
Working now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. Hope you weren't set. Broncos ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And even with 3 timeouts left on the other sideline, they have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use those timeouts.
Track 60.
They're going to pass it here. He throws a bullet to this. They connect on the deep shot. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominant. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys putting together a season to remember, unbeaten and untied to this point. Across from him, Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guys had the week off. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. here to begin the drive. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Still going. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Denver. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is... Broncos offense ready for this next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw.
The pass on first down. DJ Ojulari on the tackle. A big loss on
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll look to throw. Forced to his right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 87 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now he takes off. Into space. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out first down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw.
The pass. DJ Ojulari on the tackle.
Ready up.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Hup.
He'll drop to throw. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Back in his own 8-yard
What can they
line.
do here? This is third and forever.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Levi Onwuzurike. He gets the sack here, so make it 3 plays for this offense. And the Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll begin with first and 10.
Ready? 7 Pirates, go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man downfield. It's Mitchell. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. to try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going.
Let's go. Panther 60. Ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Off balance throw. It's complete. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 74 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Now, this looks like a design run.
You could see the quarterback once he got the snap. He was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized. He's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
On the run to the right. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for the Broncos. It's a gain of 34.
Come on. Set. Dragon 70 Lion. Get up.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. 2nd and 10. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. He's going to try it here again. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Mitchell, incomplete. Brings up.
Broncos offense ready to take over once more. And this team continues to just win football games, well on their way to another victory here. And the conversation is real. The 17-0 can be seen on the horizon. To the air now on 1st and 10. Pushed out to his left. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. And with that last throw, the record comes into focus. He has gone over 500 passing yards in this game alone. Exiting the pocket right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. And he's into the end zone yet again. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one side. Broncos offense ready to take over possession of the football. This one has gone pretty well to 4. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the 4th. He'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Quarterback is sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Rolling to the left. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. Portland Sutton. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 87 yards. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Throwing now from the gun. He's got it! Inside the 20! And he will take this one in! 80 yards! Touchdown, Denver! That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th. Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. And this place starting to empty out now. A few visiting fans will be here and enjoy the celebratory moments. Their guys have come in here and put together a complete performance, a well-earned road victory.
72.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
At the 20-yard line.
Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December as they continue to be the #1 team in all of football.
The Broncos game is over, but his work isn't done yet. There are a lot of players and groups people have questions about, but this week, he's the only one who gets to answer. It's on to a new week for Denver, and next on the schedule are the Titans. They know the blitz is coming. Either the football comes out quick, or it might not at all.
By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Tennessee Titans.
And now, please welcome your 2020.
On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys are putting together a season to remember. No blemishes on their record to this point. His counterpart on the Titans sideline, that's Brian Callahan. His guys stuck in a bit of a loop. Denver getting set to take the field. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll set up to throw. Complete. This is Mitchell. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown on the... So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Set. Dragon 60. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this first quarter, and now looking for more as his guys begin 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. Let's go now. Mike.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's caught. Mitchell. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now back to throw. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Ready up.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this complete to Mitchell. Now he's into the clear again. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a historic. Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Back to throw now on 1st down. And this one is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half.
Okay, we need to double check here with Mark.
He has the 4 touchdown passes, and last drive he ran one in for good measure. He's done it all in this one. See what he has in store here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Missed.
This will not go down. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They're going to look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And all the way home for a Broncos score. It's their quarterback. 55 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously, a pass play, and he couldn't find anyone open downfield. But sometimes the receivers just run those defenders off, and it creates a wide open space.
Remember, had that long dynamic touchdown run the last time they had the ball. We'll see what he can do to try to top that here. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Mitchell. He's still on his feet. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. 70 yards. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. 70 yards. And the Broncos have taken it. Visitors offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
79 Broncos, 70 Lions.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action. Looking to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That's good for Broncos.
They'll look to throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback, 47 yards. The Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, some strong running. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Big yardage there on the scrambler. It gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Throw left inside, complete. That's Sutton. 14 yards that time for number 14. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now he's going to step up and run. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard.
He'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there. There to make the... So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. Well, they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance.
Still on his feet, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and Charles. We get another look now at this Broncos offense, and they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
1970 Timberwolves. Check out.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to let it go deep from Mitchell. And got his man complete. Now he's loose again. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it was a game where they were off and running in the 1st quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah.
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to fill up Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Straight ahead. We've got a good one on tap. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball from Mitchell. Into space. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive. Broncos offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Warriors 17. Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands.
Broncos offense headed back to take over once more. Hey, you can't fault the offense so far. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, yet they still trail. We could have a shootout on our hands. See if they keep up their end of the bargain. 1st down. Moving to his right. He keeps it himself. Yeah. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun, moving left, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he will score! Peyton Mitchell, touchdown Broncos. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. Broncos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Tag! Bronco 80, 18, Pioneer. Check out.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes. Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to him with another drive here. He'll drop the throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
79 Broncos. 70.
Back to throw. Forced out left. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen. The Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And the Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now, faking the give, headed left, buying time. He's into space past the 25. And he's in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Onto the field comes the Denver offense. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down.
On the set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll run. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive.
Here we go. Take go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll try to build on the lead as they begin here in the final moments of this 3rd quarter. To the air now on 1st and 10. Moving outside the pocket, and he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Broncos offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun, out to his right. He's got it at the 7, and he will score again. Marvin Mims, touchdown Broncos. That is his 3rd touchdown of the Broncos offense, and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's got another one. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong.
Here we go, Shaq.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. The throw on the run is complete. To the 20. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Broncos offense ready to get back to work. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sack. Bronco 80.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. He's inside the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. This will wind up a win for the Broncos. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December as they continue to be the #1 team in all of football.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today, our draw features 2 from the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. On one sideline, we've got a look at the head coach of the visiting Raiders. His side not used. Looking to throw right away. Headed out right. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
10 yards. And the Broncos, first down.
To throw here on first down. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Catch is made in close. That play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone,
and the ground game works for the touchdown. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put. Broncos and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They'll throw it here on first. Escapes out to the left. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to score a touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 13-0 lead.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that side.
Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Flush down now to his left. Left side now caught by Sutton. He's got it in the red zone. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 20-zip lead. Cortland. Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Great defensive effort to reject that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's a throw. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away when it sets up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. That's caught for the first. 30. Gets the 10. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well.
Let's go.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Keaton Mitchell, incomplete.
Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
Here we go.
Throwing now on 1st down. Chased out to his right. Mims with the grab. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring. Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. Looking slant route complete. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos keep running away with this. Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Working on 1st down. On the move, headed right. That's completed right side. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos are running them out of the building. Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Throwing from the gun. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And they're they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good.
Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. To the air now on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Brought in right side. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Walking back to throw. Getting out to his left. Completed to Sutton. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. Cortland Sutton. Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run.
Okay, break. Ready. Hut.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced out to his right. Finds Mims. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes out to the left. Cut by Sutton. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Let's take off.
Sticking to the air here. Chased out to his right. Complete to Mims. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28.
That's another Broncos.
Still sticking with the passing game. Rolling left, buying some time. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. On the move, headed right. Took off with it again. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead.
Hey, 3 touchdown games aren't unusual for a quarterback, but we normally...
So it's a win for the Broncos. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.
The Broncos game is over, but his work isn't done yet. After a full season of playing together as a group, it's time to take stock of what this team has become since week 1. It's on to a new week for Denver, And next on the schedule are the Jaguars. There's an aggressive secondary waiting for them and some chances to throw it deep.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys come in on They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Open man downfield. It's Mitchell. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos offense getting ready now to start this second quarter. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That is caught. And he will score. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Denver. That touchdown. Broncos offense ready to get back at it. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Ready. 7 Pirates. Viking 18. Take over.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 92 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He's spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Denver. And back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on 4th down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession.
Peyton Mitchell. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Denver. He Broncos offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 7. The Broncos offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
70 range. 70 range. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. He'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball from Mitchell. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That is brought in at the 10. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown. Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10.
Go! Come 19, ready?
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Escaping to his left. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 20.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Can you believe? Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. Broncos offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Peyton Mitchell, touchdown. Broncos offense ready to take over once again. And they just continue to roll right along. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in the 4th quarter. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
Track 60. Ready?
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Peyton. Broncos offense back onto the field for their next possession. And this place starting to empty out now. A few visiting fans will be here and enjoy the celebratory moments. Their guys have come in here and put together a complete performance, a well-earned road victory. Peyton Mitchell. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They finished the season on a high note. So now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs.
Ask anybody in the building. They say they're Super Bowl bound. A playoff win will do that for you. Coach has to keep everyone focused. They'll need 2 more wins first.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the New York Jets and the Denver Broncos. I'm Kate Scott. Joining me, as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL divisional round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Ellis.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Flushed out now to his left. It's complete to Tez Johnson. Running down the left side. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. The Broncos and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Pass play on 1st and 10. Getting out to his left. Connecting on the slant. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
That type of start, but...
It connects on the deep shot. The 30. The 10. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to try another deep one here. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second. Setting up to throw. He's loaded another one up. That's caught at the 25. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well. Throwing from the gun here. Escapes out to the left. He's out in the clear. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Working on 1st down. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17.
Back to throw now. Has it downfield working the left. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They're throwing it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. What are they going to throw out of the gun? It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They are running away with this one, so probably content to just take this in the locker room.
Dragon 60.
Working now from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. So they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. It's on target to Johnson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Well, I hope The Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And if they don't already have this game out of reach, a touchdown to start the half might just about do it.
On the set. Cut 19. Cut 19. Come on. Ready?
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Rolling left, buying some time. Dodges another stop. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Taking a shot deep here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Let's go.
Jonas Sanker on
19.
the coverage.
19.
He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40.
On the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Great opportunity to Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. They'll throw to begin this drive. Buys time, rolling right. That's completed right side. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Cortland Sutton, the Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. Working from his end zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Mitchell, incomplete. Jonas Sanker on the coverage.
Throwing again here from the end zone. Vacates quickly left side. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
Incomplete on the deep ball. Josh Mattel.
Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it.
Come on.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Flush down out to his left. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Ready, go.
They work against the blitz. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Getting out to his left. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
At the 15-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Forced out to his right. He's calling his own number again. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos are running them out of the building.
Okay, you got to be aware.
Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. They'll throw to start the drive. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. There he goes, right sideline. Glenn Sutton. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
Here we go, here we go. 60.
Now run, this is Mitchell. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos put this one away a long time ago.
Ready.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Shut up. Viking 18. Ready.
Here's Mitchell again. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for Broncos first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, this is Mitchell. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
At the 37-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Ready. 60.
They're going to pass it here. On the move, headed right. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, sack. Panther 60.
Handoff here to Mitchell. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Bronco 80.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. Escapes the defender. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down.
Sack.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a win for the Broncos. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line.
A Super Bowl is on the line this week. Their dream is within reach. It's time to take that final step toward destiny and send a message with how they make it there.
As far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Denver Broncos. On the visitors' sideline, Steeler head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys have played. Denver's offense now set to go. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big play there on the first play of the game. 45 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one complete again to Mims. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims, a 24-yard touchdown. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Their mobile quarterback. 36 yards. And the Broncos. He got the job done on the ground on their previous drive with a touchdown run, and he'll start anew with a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way home Marvin Mims with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Broncos is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this first quarter, and now looking for more as his guys begin 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Quarterback leading this offense back out. He's already accounted for 4 touchdowns in this first half, 3 in the air, 1 on the ground as his guys start with a 1st down. Now back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. On the move past the 40. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims saving his best for the playoffs with it. Quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. Closing in on the all-time record in the first half, by the way, which is 6 touchdown passes as this drive starts 1st and 10. It'll be a 16-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a second and about a mile here. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And he will find his man, Sutton. That's complete. And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 56 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play in the... So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. Back to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Into space at the 45. Down the left sideline. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Cortland Sutton with his second touchdown of... And Denver getting set to take the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback, 70 yards. And a Denver's offense ready to go again. They are getting closer and closer to lifting that Lamar Hunt trophy. Not home just yet, but trying to polish things off here as they start 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's a gain of 22.
A good pickup there, a 22.
Broncos, 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims. The Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, 27 yards.
Broncos are Super Bowl bound as we say goodnight, everybody.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one.
Ready? Go!
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos offense ready to get going with their second possession. They, of course, come into this one the perfect 17-0 regular season in hand. 2 more wins in the playoffs. They're trying to become the first team since the 1972 Dolphins to finish out unbeaten and untied. They go to work here, 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Broncos.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one, take it in. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. They, of course, come into this one the perfect 17-0 regular season in hand. 2 more wins in the playoffs. They're trying to become the first team since the 1972 Dolphins to finish out unbeaten and untied. They go to work here, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
A gain of 34 yards.
Let's go.
First down, Denver.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. A beautiful combination. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They, of course, come into this one the perfect 17-0 regular season in hand. 2 more wins in the playoffs. They're trying to become the first team since the 1972 Dolphins to finish out unbeaten and untied. And they go to work here, 1st and 10. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos offense going to take over just before the half. They, of course, come into this one the perfect 17-0 regular season in hand. 2 more wins in the playoffs. They're trying to become the first team since the 1972 Dolphins to finish out unbeaten and untied. And they go to work here, 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Coverage by Mikey Sammerstill.
Let's go.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of mid. Broncos offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10.
Ready? 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll take a shot with Mims. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. set up to throw. Rolling right, taking off. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Denver. That one is going to hurt. Broncos offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, Broncos. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. Broncos offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now, faking the give. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, take off.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Back to the air once more on second down. That is caught at the 3. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Ready, go.
He'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos offense ready to see what they can do. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for first and 10.
60 Maverick, 60, let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Forced to his right. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. That is second. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Pioneer.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Denver. With that, he ties the Broncos offense ready for this next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong.
Here we go. Check up.
He'll drop to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Intended for Keaton Mitchell. Incomplete. Brings up second and
On
10.
second and 10, they'll try to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And that is incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. On the move left, and that is incomplete. So the impossible dream has come true. 17 regular season games without a loss. 2 more in the playoffs. And now, Greg, win number 20 on the year here in the Super Bowl to cap off an immaculate season.
And I think at this point, even the guys down there in Miami have no choice but to tip their cap. I mean, think about what this team was able to accomplish, Mike. To go an entire NFL season long without one off week. One single misstep all season long. I'm not sure if we can plan on seeing another perfect season ever again. So to be here and witness history, all we can do is enjoy it.
Commissioner Goodell will hand the Lombardi Trophy to the Denver Broncos. They are the champions of Super Bowl 63. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then,